It is time to talk CEBL Championship Weekend, and joining me to talk all about it is sideline reporter for the CEBL, my man D, Dhanung Bulsara. How are you?
I am fantastic. As I said earlier, I'm selfishly glad that Sean is celebrating his honeymoon. I know I got big shoes to fill, but I'm excited to chat with you about Championship Weekend.
So before we get into Championship Weekend, we had the newly minted play-in before the Championship Weekend. What did you make of how that all went down?
You know, it's funny, Vivek, when the NBA introduced the play-in tournament, I was one of those that were skeptical. I think a lot of it was because I was old and, I didn't like change. I didn't like, records being altered because of these play-in games and whatnot. But much like everybody else, I really, really fell in love with it. So when the CEBL introduced the play-in games, high stakes basketball, one and done, anything is possible. We saw it with Fraser Valley. They worked hard to get that home court advantage, and they were upset by Guelph. And, Fraser Valley was one of my favorites to kind of make some noise at Championship Weekend. And it was a great Thursday, just an action-packed day of basketball. And, huge kudos goes to Commissioner Mike Morreale, always trying to be innovative and trying to put the best quality and product on, in front of our eyes on the basketball court. And, a lot of people were skeptical about the Elam ending at first when that was introduced in the bubble season. And it turns out that's our selling factor now, right? You got every game ending on a game winner, and the play-in game, the play-in format was much the same, and it was a great success and a lot of fun.
Speaking of great success, when you have new teams join the league, it's always fun to see at least one of them come up and do big things. That's what the Scarborough Shooting Stars have done. What have you made of their season and their chances going forward?
It's been a magical season for them, right? They came in hot with the signing of Jay Cole, and that was the attraction. And a lot of people weren't actually talking about the Scarborough Shooting Stars as a basketball team, but almost like a circus coming into town. And, they've really, I love their chances, much like baseball and even hockey, you kind of want to put your bet on the horse that's kind of riding it hot. And with Scarborough, they're exactly that. They're the hottest team in the league right now, winning 5 of their last 6. They got 7 players averaging in double digits. You got a bona fide star in Jalen Harris, who I had as a top 3 MVP candidate. He's guaranteed for 20 plus a game. And then you don't know who you're going to get it from otherwise, right? Cassius Robertson, Kyle Alexander, they got the U Sports candidate over there as well. It's just been a lot of fun to watch. And like I said, they're playing their best basketball right now. And Coach Exlis has just done a fantastic job with that basketball squad. So it's great to see one of the inaugural teams come in and make some noise. And they certainly won't be an easy matchup for Niagara.
While Scarborough's been playing their best basketball at the right time, the Hamilton Honey Badgers have been playing their best basketball all season. Do you see a serious threat to them? And what's been the key to all their success?
For Hamilton, they're just the most well-rounded team in the league right now, right? Defense, offense, coached really well. I have Ryan as the coach of the year, right? He's had to deal with so many changes and adversity with, Christian Vital and Tillman going down to the G League, and he still kept this team afloat. And they got a fantastic leader in Caleb Agada, right? He won't necessarily be your leading scorer, but, he's the best player maker. I'd say one of the best, if not the best playmaker in the CEBL right now, leads the league in assists, also leads the league in steal. He'll cover your best guy. And for someone like him, he's nominated. He's one of the final candidates for Defensive Player of the Year. And typically you see a big in that spot, in that position. And you got EJ on the other side, but you got Caleb because he's an absolute menace on defense. So just the most well-rounded team. And I think that's why I think Niagara probably has the best shot, because punch for punch, body for body, they probably match up with them the best.
Oh man, D, you got me hyped for these matchups. Thank you so much for your insight, Dhanung. And we hope to chat with you soon.
Absolute. Thanks for having me again, Vivek.